So I know the title is what brought you guys here. And we're going to watch this video. Shout out to the family channel on YouTube. Y'all go check them out. Subscribe to his channel. Yeah, so Louisiana woman exposed her boyfriend's secret with his daughter on social media. Can't make this up. Let's see what's going on.
Weekend of 2023. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. First thing first. Fam, this was a teenager who this was done to. Going on 5 years now, 20. And we're not gonna fault her at all. If you have a dad that come around after you was just 16 years.
Yeah, so he said it's been going on for almost 5 years. And the girlfriend is just exposing the boyfriend. I wonder how long she knew or felt it in her good before she decided to speak up.
Years old for the very first time and a known ass offender. And the things we're about to discuss happened to you. My love, you was groomed.
Whoa. So he also said that the father was also known as a SA offender. That's just crazy. So, mama, you ain't do no back check. You ain't know this man like that before you just giving up your goodies.
Tagging this woman who's the man's daughter, exposing your quote-unquote man. I almost feel like she been knew and held this evidence until she flashed out. We're going to New Liberia, Louisiana, which is a 2-hour and 10-minute drive to New Orleans. A woman named Kiki had tagged the daughter. Of course, I blurred out her name. She went to Facebook and said the following. Man say, this is crazy. When an end you love, William DeCurr, with green eyes, been in a secret relationship with this so-called daughter. Look, it's Jackie Sherrill's daughter. The whole effing time. I was right. The whole time. Laughing my A off. All the ones who said you was effing your daughter, they was right too. Laughing my A off. Y'all some effing clowns. I'm definitely with the shit today. From the good morning babe, my love, and boo text, to the I want F text from his daughter to him, along with an intimate A letter from her to him. Oh yeah, can't forget the ordering of sex chocolate. Oh BA Nick, you been exposed. You're bad, effing clown. And your daughter too, laughing emojis. Now y'all can lay together and do all the effing y'all want to. Y'all sick. New Liberia's finest couple, laughing my A off, throwing up emoji. Some clowns. She released the letter, and you could tell this poor teenager was grown to this sick stuff. Poem to my love. Thank you for always making me laugh. You have never broken my heart in half. I will be there for you like you are for me. I always imagine how our future together would be. You're the best dad, friend, and mom in the world. That's why I am happy to be your baby girl. You've shown me how great it is to love and be loved. Your vibe and personality is something I'll never let go of. There is nothing I wouldn't do to keep you in my life. It's a bummer I'm your daughter, cause I'd rather be your wife. You make me the happiest woman in the world. I'm glad you treasure me as a pirate does his pearl. I love how you soothe me with a simple hug. When I'm close to your body, I always feel so snug. You don't have to be perfect, be rich, or have bling. I'll be loyal forever. I love you, my king. Now, Kiki released messages from a watch. One saying, and I want your beef paws, you better. I wish we can go in the room that early. We can go have some fun.
So, off the rip, Kiki, I get you hurt. I get you better. But looking at the bigger picture, if in fact this man has been doing this since she was about 5 years ago, she's 20 now, 15, 16, so to say, I would suppose that her brain isn't fully developed, nor her body. So it's more like manipulation.
Now, Natine was raised by another man for the first 16 years of her life. She has his last name. He went to live within the last 24 hours and spoke on this.
Okay, so backstory. The child in question here, the victim here, we're gonna call her a victim. She was raised by another male figure her first 15 years of her life. Okay? Can't make this up. Now, when she turns 16, her mother goes to said father and tell him that the kid is not his. In the midst of doing so, the father, the alleged father, is released from prison. She then lets her child at the age of 16 go move in, live with a man she barely knew. Now, this is where we at.
I want y'all to tag Kiki. I want whatever her name, Kiki, the one who made the status. I want all that. I want the attention from everybody. After my life, everybody should have a clear head on how I'm feeling about the situation and how the situation occurred. Okay. All right. Everybody know me. Keisha is my daughter. I'm Horace Dugas. Keisha's last name is Dugas. Okay. I raised Keisha from a baby. It was before when my mama got pregnant. Shit, I was there. So at the end of the day, when Keisha turned 16, before graduation, my mama told me that it was a possibility Keisha wasn't for me. Out of all these years, 16 years, okay?
Keisha mama, I feel sorry for this guy right here. I know this kind of messed him up, like for real, especially being there, rocking the baby, feeding the baby, clothing the baby, Pampers, you name it, and then bam. But you know what I'm saying? We got to be more conscious and aware of who we're dealing with, who we lay down with. Let's see.
She was supposed to be for the dude that y'all seen the messages and all that from, okay? So I stepped back. I got other kids. So I'm like on the kid.
So he even said himself, when she told him that, he fell back, try to let them get some bonding time, I guess. Being a man about the situation. And you could tell he really loved his child because he's here speaking in her defense. Because like I said, this post was made publicly. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be the one to produce the sperm to be a father, all right?
Take care of. She damn near grown. You know what I'm saying? So I let them rekindle. I'm thinking I'm letting them rekindle a daddy and daughter. That's how that's how it was brought to me, as him being her possibility daddy. Okay. Now, yesterday, I get a call with the messages about, you see, y'all just figuring this out today, but this shit yesterday. So I get the message that the dude that's supposed to be her daddy, that's supposed to be doing the father role, you heard me, playing with my daughter. How this come about is that my baby mama told me yesterday he found out a year ago he wasn't her daddy.
And then the plot thickens.
This was brought to me yesterday. Now, remember, in my eyes, I'm thinking like, well, that's his child. I got my other kids. I'm taking care of my other kids. So him and the old lady, him and his girlfriend, well, my daughter moved with him at 16. She went on, moved with him and his girlfriend, the Kiki, whatever her name, the Kiki chick. You feel me? So they supposed to be a happy family. My daughter 16, she got a 15-year-old daughter, I found out. So they supposed to be like a family. He going with the mama, he got his daughter with her. He trying to rekindle what I found out.
Whoa. Whoa. Because you exposed this young lady, but who's to say you got a 15-year-old halfway developed young ladies yourself, ma'am. Who's to say that this creep? I mean, you ain't tell that when he was touching that little girl for however long. You said nothing. So who's to say, in the sake of my man, that this wasn't taking place with your daughter as well?
He tried to rekindle all the lost years that he didn't have with her. But the whole time with her, when she told her mama yesterday, it really wasn't like that. The whole time he was on some Predatory, like he didn't brainwash my baby. I live for my kids. I love my kids, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let them know when they wrong or not. Just like I told Keisha, baby, you was wrong for even looking at him like that. And I asked her, like, what made you start looking at him like that? And all my baby did was cry like, Daddy, I'm not doing it no more. I'm sorry, this and that. I'm not doing it no more. And I'm sitting here asking y'all, like, from me as a father, like, man, y'all be more kind, like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, be more kind to a female that don't know nothing of the world. She just becoming a woman. She just turned 20.
So basically robbed her of her youth. Yeah, so like I said, instead of all this social media mess, please get the young lady into some counseling, therapy, because right now she's feeling guilty about what took place, what happened, being isolated or not really speaking, to her mom or, XYZ, have those people to speak to. So make sure that y'all get her the proper help she needs. This could, work out really, really bad, and she could become promiscuous, like addicted to that lustful energy. Or she could start pushing that away, rejecting it, moving forward into her adulthood to the point where she don't want to be touched or play for the other team. And not saying anything is wrong with that, but in these cases, this usually what happens, how it plays out. It happens so much in general, and as a woman and seeing women go through it, a lot of times they feel they can't speak out because, like in her situation, those fingers being pointed at her, everybody be so quick to judge. Truth be told, in reality, we all pretty much done, at some point in our life, walked the same path or dealt with the same demons. And it's just, now with the internet and stuff, it's just being spoke about more. We hear more about it. When I was coming up a little bit before the internet time, a lot of these cases you didn't hear about. Or we heard about, we didn't speak about, we just kept it in the house or amongst our circle. So I'm glad that, even though these are like trigger warnings and very touchy subjects, touchy topics, but we need to start speaking on this more. We need to be, like I said, more cautious, more conscious, more cautious of who we allow around our children, who we allow in our space, and stop just meeting these women, and for the sake of having a man or a woman, not questioning anything, or just so easily and so quick to bring someone in for the sake of having someone. Okay, so that's for another day, but that's something we as a collective need to work on,